joining us. This is designed to be an educational video on ownership of a home and expenses. This is brought to you by myself, Greg Bingham, and Glenn Hunter, Start Rehab. Welcome to our office. The reason we're here right now is to basically outline to you some of the strong points on what we've been talking to you about owning a home. Traditionally, individuals either rent or own. Most people we run into rent. We work to get them into home ownership. In the particular home you're looking at, your expenses are listed behind me. But most importantly, you need to be a responsible homeowner. This is not a rental situation. You are not going to be a tenant. This is something that you are responsible for the four walls and the roof over your head. So what that means is you need to clean the home better than you probably ever have. You need to maintain the exterior of the home. You need to cut the grass. You need to clean the leaves. You need to clean the leaves out of the gutters. Or have your grandkids do it, or your relatives, or your heirs, or other individuals that are in your family. You need to take the trash out to the alley. You need to keep the alley clean. Most importantly, you need to be a good neighbor. And what we're here to do at Start Rehab, we're here to show you the initial phases or steps of into home ownership and the costs involved. What you have is a home that you're going to be able to obtain because of the flexibility we have with our program. Your expenses are the following. There is debt put on this house. It's not necessarily on the owner's shoulders, but it is on the home. At God forbid, some point in time in the future, when the owner of the home passes away, that debt needs to be paid off. The current rules and the regulations through the Department of Housing and FHA is that the family has to move out of the house between 6 to 12 months. They have the ability to sell the home or pay it off themselves, but something needs to be resolved to be able to settle the debt on the home. The idea is if you have within your family someone who can also buy the home from the senior, you're able to get a house for a bargain, 50 cents on the dollar. So you're able to keep, at that point in your life, your costs very low. But let's talk about what today's topic is, and that's the expenses involved with home ownership. You don't have any debt per se to be able to have to come out of pocket every month to pay or every mortgage cycle. But what you do is you have to pay your taxes, your insurance, you have to maintain the building. So what we did is in the board in front of me here, or in front of you, is we broke out the costs involved. Every year you have real estate taxes due on your house. They can range for as little as $1,000 to as much as $7,000 or $8,000 I have seen. In this particular instance, we're using the $1,900 per year. That's been the average amount that we've seen on a regular basis. What that means is 2 times a year, you will get a tax bill from Cook County, and you will have to pay your taxes 2 times a year, and it's generally in the month of March and October. You have to be able to put this money aside to be able to pay the tax bill because they rarely offer a payment program where it's 1/12. But in our example, we're showing you what 1/12 is. Tax base $1,900 a year means you have per month $159 that you have to come out of pocket or be disciplined enough to be able to save. Insurance, we're quoting a approximate number, some are higher, some are lower, of $750 per year. These are per year. $750 per year is $63 a month. Most insurance companies allow you to pay 1/12 or 1/10, whereby throughout the early portion of the year the policy is paid in full. But so these are your fixed costs to live in the home. $159 and $63. Additional expenses with home ownership are your water and your utilities, specifically sewer, trash hauling. In the city of Chicago, trash and sewer is rolled into the water bill. So your water bill on average is $40. That's often metered or not metered. So the more you run your washer, the bigger your bill is. The more kids you have staying there running the showers, the bigger your bill is. The smaller the showers you use, the less you run the garden hose in the summertime, the smaller your bill is. So at $40 a month, that's $480 a year. So we'll take $40 a month and we'll plug it in over here for a monthly breakdown. We always budget $50 per month, per person, per house for repairs. These are for the door lock, the broken window, the jammed gutter, the fuse that blew, or something else in the house that breaks, or small improvement you want to do. So that's $50. That's out of your pocket, $50 you're expending to live there. And that's right here. Heat and gas, this is going to be People's Energy and Commonwealth Edison. This is high, mind you, but we're budgeting $190 a month for your heat and your gas, okay? That's $1,900 a year. That's over here. That's $190 a month. And we're doing 10 months of the year because typically on a budget pay, mind you, September and August, they have no payment or it's a token payment. So that's $1,900 a year, $190 a month, and this is to give you a good margin. So you're actually padding the number so your costs are less, but we want to show you a good number to be realistic. Your electricity, cable TV, whatever you may have, this is just electric, $50 a month, $600 a year, that's right here. If you add all this up, 159, you're 63, you're 40, you're 50, you're 190, that equals how much? $552 per month to live there. Okay? And this is in a building or a unit, if it's a 2-flat or 3-flat, that probably right now our business, Start Rehab, as a general landlord in the city, is able to lease for probably $1,200 to $1,300 a month. So if you look at the value of what you're getting right off the bat, you're getting a value of some $750 savings on the quality of life of where you're at. Okay? So this is your savings. So this is your cost, $552. Taxes, pay them every year. Insurance, you pay it every year. Water, repairs, heat, gas, electric. If you want to put cable or something else, that's going to be extra, but you're at $552. One other comment we have with this is that taxes, these accrue every day. What does that mean? Generally, your tax bill, it's about $5 a day. Doesn't matter who you are, where you're at, it's about $5 a day. So today, within about 30 days of right now, we'll have the deed recorded to this home. That's when the tax bill starts. So you have the responsibility of the taxes. So this is designed to be simply an explanation of the costs involved. One last topic with the whole thing is, as an organization, we borrow money like anybody else to run a business. To be able to live in this home, depending on what our cost structure is, we're not looking to make money on it, but you will have to pay every month between $290 to $300 per month to us as a mortgage payment until this is consummated and completed. Consummated means that you're in the home, we're able to get you refinanced. That can take 6 months, sometimes 12 months. It's unheard of, but it has happened, 12 months. But the beauty of it, you're in your own home, you can enjoy your own home, and then the home hopefully will just continue appreciating. So thank you for your time, and if you have questions, please ask the individual that you're with.